Hey guys, it's Ollie here, and today I'm actually going to be bringing you the top 5 unanswered zombie questions in my opinion. We're starting from 1 to 5. I'm starting up with 5 and then finishing at 1. 5 is the least important in my opinion, and 1 is the most important in my opinion. So let's jump into this. And just before we do start, could you subscribe and hit the like button, comment maybe, because this video took me a while to make. If you've seen a video like this on YouTube, I've actually sort of copied and used some of his ideas. His name is Habibi Gaming. Go subscribe to him. He's a great channel and he's got good zombie sources. So yeah, peace. Number 5. On Mob of the Dead, you can actually see a jump scare if you go to the rooftop and stare into the fireworks with a sniper rifle. And for the longest time, everybody thought this jump scare was actually Russman, but with further examinations, you can just tell this isn't Russman, and no one knows who it actually is. Why is it even there? It's a big question, and it could actually be a big part to the zombie storyline. There's also one on Origins, and it's actually a skeleton sort of thing, and it's actually, if you look above the church, it's got a blue eye that looks kind of like a moon, but if you look closer into it, it's not. You can tell it's just not a moon. But some people think it is Richtofen zombie sort of thing. But why would the other eye be closed? So, I mean, if you have any thoughts on why these jump scares could be a thing, leave them in the comments and I'll look at them. Number 4. For the longest time, people wonder why Samantha's Teddy plays such a big role into the zombie storyline, and I'm going to talk about this. Now, for the longest time, I've said this 2 times now, but people have actually referred to Teddy, when people say Teddy in audio logs and things like this, they just thought of it as Samantha's Teddy. But on the Call of Duty wiki page, it actually says Richtofen, Nick's nicknames, and Teddy is one of them. Now, anyone can actually edit the wiki page and things like that, but I've actually seen YouTubers say Teddy as Richtofen. Now, it's kind of weird, because we always thought it was stuff about Teddy that didn't make sense. But now we know it is probably Richtofen, and, you know, why does it play such a big role into a storyline? I think if people knew this, the storyline would make a lot more sense. And if you have any ideas on why it's there, leave it in the comments, and let's get on to number 3. Number 3. For a long time, people have actually wondered from Kino why there are blank portraits on the wall and things like that. There's actually blank portraits on 5, and, you know, no one gets it, because it's the same blank portrait in every map. And if you go up on Kino from the starting room, you can actually see that there's like 4 of these paintings or portraits, and they're all the same. Why would you want the same portrait over and over and over again? And who are they? I mean, for the longest time, people thought it was Victor Reznov, and it's just, you can tell by the coat and the picture that is given, it's just not. And why is there one knocked over? Now we have the information from Shadows of Evil. There's a Shadow Man, but there's only one Shadow Man in the trailer, but it says Shadows. So why does it say Shadows but not Shadow? This could we could find out who these portraits really are in the map Shadows of Evil, and, you know, I think if we know who they are, they could reveal a big part of the storyline. And also from the Shadows of Evil trailer, I think what it could show is if there's one on the, because it has its own wall like Richtofen. Richtofen has a lot of power, and he has his own wall on Kino, and the Shadow Man could have his own wall, but he fell off. So it could show he's lost from power. He had power, but he lost it, and now he's got it back. So yeah, I hope this helps you on this, and let's get on to number 2. Number 3. People always wonder where the Origins robot comes from, and people always say it's from Moon, because if you look on the Moon loading screen, you can see a massive shadow of the robot, and, you know, it's just obvious it's there. It was made there. It's just definite. But the big question is, Moon was actually after, or no, it was before Origins, I think. I don't know. It was after Origins. Yeah, it was after Origins. So how could it have been made there and be in Origins? Now we obviously know about a lot of time travel and universes in Call of Duty story. So this is possible. But if we go on to Derice from I think Black Ops 2 has this as well, and then Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1. You can actually hear a lot of audio logs from Maxis saying about a big giant sort of thing, and it talks about how they're going to make it.
Sophia, this letter is to go to the Reichstag High Command immediately. Gentlemen, it is with the utmost urgency that I draw your attention to the lack of funding being injected into the giant project. While I believe we are close to realizing the ultimate plan, we still have several years of development before it is ready.
And if you go around the map, you can find blueprints about this. And we can also see the perk machine from Origins, where it gives you any random perk. That is actually on Derice as well. So this is probably a more likely thing to happen. So yeah. Now for number 1, and this is why the Illuminati. What does it actually have to do with the zombie storyline? Now the Illuminati is everywhere in zombies, from Mob is Dead, where it says 666 on when you have to go get the code for the part on the staircase. It's everywhere. The 666 is everywhere. You know, the Templar zombies in Origins. Illuminati is written everywhere in the zombie storyline, and no one knows what it is. Apparently, it's to do with Richtofen and stuff like that, but no one can be too sure. And I think if we found out, it would change the storyline a lot. And a lot of people think, oh, it's all Treyarch, the Illuminati, all the government Illuminati. But I think they just put it in for the storyline and not the sake of them actually being Illuminati. And yeah, I think this is a really interesting question, and no one has much information on it. So peace.